It's in Apple's typical minimalist style. Picture the device on the front, and iPhone branding on both sides. On the back, they list some specs and some legal mumbo jumbo. So let's go ahead and open her up. We'll use the unboxing scissors here to cut the plastic. At least cut it enough to get through it. There we go. And plastic has been torn away. Goodbye. Here is the iPhone 5 for the very first time. Let's get some music going. Boom. Nothing on the inside of the box, just some hard cardboard. Here is the phone. It really feels extremely light in the hands. Push off the side for just a quick moment. I promise. We'll see what else we're going to have in the box. We've got the new EarPods, which we unboxed a few days ago. We've got wall charger, same thing that we've seen. But this guy is all new. This is the Lightning connector. You can see that right there. It's about the same size as micro USB. It's actually smaller than I expected it to be. It's an all digital connector. There is an adapter available for all 30 pins, but it's going to cost you $30. There's what the travel case looks like for the EarPods. But enough of all of that. Let's take a look at the phone. Before we do that, actually, let's see what else we're going to have inside. Little pouch. Hello. About the phone. Apple stickers. Doesn't look like we have an included SIM removal tool here as well, so you're going to have to keep a paper clip or something handy if you want to bust out this micro SIM. All right, so here is the phone. I will ceremoniously pull off all the plastic and a very satisfying whooshing noise. Boom. And it wasn't as satisfying as I was hoping for. And the back, boom. Wasn't satisfying as I was hoping for there either. All right, so let's run through the specs. Available in 16, 32, or 64 gig models. Gonna set you back $199, $299, or $399 respectively. Running iOS 6 from dimension standpoint, 4.87 inches by 2.31 inches by a very thin 0.3 inches, and it weighs an extremely light 3.95 ounces. We've got a new 4-inch Retina display, 640 by 1136 with a 326 ppi. Battery life should be this close to the same as the iPhone 4S, even though it's got LTE. 8 hours of talk time, 225 hours of standby time. It's a dual-core A6 clocked at, we believe, 1 gigahertz-ish. Giga RAM in here. 8-megapixel camera on the back, same as the 4S, but you got some new optics in there, including a new crystal cover that can shoot 1080p video. Of course, it's got LED flash. The front camera has been updated. It's also been moved to the middle 1.2 megapixel, and that can shoot 720p. And it's got LTE. Bluetooth 4.0, but no NFC. And look at those fingerprints already showing up on the back of that phone. You've got new maps with built-in navigation, new EarPods, panorama mode on camera, and the new Lightning connector are all new here. So let's take a look around the phone. On the left-hand side, a very familiar array of iPhone buttons. We've got your profile switch for vibrate or ring, volume up and down. On the bottom, we've got a new speaker array, 3.5 millimeter headset jack, and we've got that new Lightning connector port. On the right side, there is the new Nano SIM. Oh, the tray looks pretty similar to the micro SIM that we had on previous generations. You've got some antenna banding. The top, power and lock button. The back is now made of anodized aluminum and glass. It's not just a straight piece of glass anymore. Presumably it'll be more durable in drops. We've got the aluminum and then the glass on top and bottom, and of course the glass all the way on the front, which is rumored to be Gorilla Glass 3. So this is an evolutionary design of the iPhone 4, iPhone 4S design. You can certainly see the similarities. A lot of things have been reworked and reimagined. So if you look at the bottom and you look at the speaker grills and the dock connector, you can see the difference there. The build quality on Apple's products are always really outstanding. You can certainly see that here. The edges almost have a mirrored finish to them. The phone really feels high quality, and I do give Apple credit for that. How it interacts with iOS 6, though, has yet to be seen.
This iPhone's all it is taller, so that does make for a different experience. And it has a resolution of 1136 by 640, and it has 326 ppi, which stands for pixels per inch. So this is still a Retina display, but it is better than the iPhone 4S screen because it has 44% better color saturation, and just its overall, if you're playing a gaming application that requires you to have one thumb on the screen to control the joystick and one thumb to control the buttons, it doesn't feel like you're kind of missing out on a lot of the action because your thumbs are taking up a lot of space, because it is wider. you have a lot more room and a lot more visual space there for the particular game. And plus too, now you can watch videos in full widescreen that take up the entire screen instead of having the letterbox. So that's really the biggest advantage of this screen. And now this phone does have full LTE support on Sprint, AT&T, and Verizon. And I did a couple speed tests on the AT&T and Verizon versions of this new iPhone 5, and I was pretty impressed with the speeds. It's right up there with some of the best LTE speed that you can get on any type of mobile device right now.